So that's filled in right now. Let's pick. Let me just fill it in. It sends a verification email for the email address here. That is to change address. And immediately you set up the system, it asks you for two-factor. It gives you, the option to set up 2FA, two-factor authentication using Google Authenticator. Now you click setup here, and it gives you that to scan. You scan your QR code and all. So you set up your Google Authenticator here. I'm not setting up another one. I already did that. If you want to use a credit card or a debit card, this is where you use it, where you put it in. But our preference is crypto, at least for now. So if we look at the verification email, where is the, sorry, just a second. Just a second, I'll be with you in a second. For the person who mentioned the platform accessible in the US, I am not sure that the US even allows binary options, but your best bet is to, we'll get back to you on it. We'll check that and get back to you on it. Yes, it is very much like one prime options. We'll get back to you on it. Please give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. Now, this is the platform. This is the time area where we use our trades are 5 minutes. So 5 minutes is what we select, and we don't use. We don't use anymore. We use 2 to 3%. At this broker, you can select switch between percentage and actual amount you want to trade with in this place. So we use 2 to 3% for our trades. It's advisable so that 3 trades will give you between 2 to 3 trades will give you 5 to 6%. If we look at this particular screen now, you can see that this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. So if I wanted to take a sell trade in this place, I will just click down. And it's a 5-minute trade, as you can see, using 3% of the account. Now, this system will calculate your 3%. You can see here what you are risking here and the possible profits on the right here. Now, if you extend I'm not sure. Okay, let me see if it will show if I do this. There you go. There you go. Now, you can actually view the details of that specific trade here. This is the history, by the way. This is trading history. So you can view the details of this specific trade here. It shows you opening time, proposed, yes, opening time, and when it is supposed to close. It's supposed to close at 21:32 because it's a 5-minute trade. Okay, and it shows you the opening price right there. These are trades I have done prior when I was testing the platform just today. Okay, so you can see the history. This double up supposed to give you extra time. We don't use it. The reason we don't use these things is because we're not able to use it to our advantage. So we don't use it. Now, the other areas of this, to add, for instance, this is USD-JPY. Right now, the trade I'm taking is on USD-JPY. If you want to add any other currency, you come to the plus here, and there you go. There they are. The left column is the currency we're looking at. OTC means over-the-counter market, and that's only because of time of day right now. The time of day right now, OTC market is what's available. So the assets, the currency pair is listed here. This is the history of how much it has changed in the last 24 hours. This is the current payout based on 1-minute trade, as you can see here. This is the payout based on 5-minute trade. So basically, you can see which currency pays out more than the other. That's the actual idea for seeing that. Now, you can also see it if you just click on this. But if you click on this, what you are doing is changing the focus currency. But if you click here, you are adding another one. There you go. You click here, you add AUD card. You can click there and add. So you can add the currencies you use normally and just leave them there. Let me hide this. Now, as you leave them there, they are right on top of it. You can make them firm by clicking on the pin, meaning you pin them down. Now, This is the trading area. On the left-hand side, you have your account management, which we had seen a few minutes prior. Two-factor verification is active. You want to change your password is here. Credit card is right there. This is your time zone. This is language. Now, in my case, my document has been verified. It was just done today. So now, tomorrow, since it was just done today, I haven't funded the account. I will be able to do the funding of the account tomorrow. Now, the reason, in case you happen to be trading where there are people around you and you really don't want them to see your balance, there's something you can do. You can close, you can hide the figures. You hide the figures, nobody is able to see what the transaction is, what your figures are. Let's go back to the, oh, this is the demo. Sorry, my mistake. This is demo. I wanted to see the result of that trade. Now, this is that trade that was taken earlier. It has closed, and it closed in a profit. As you can see the graph of the trade here. It was taken at this price. It closed at this amount, and this was the close price. It was a sell trade, so obviously the close price is lower than open price. So that works. Now, the difference between binary trading and MT4, MetaTrader 4, is that binary trading is time-based trading. It is time-based trading. You set it for 5 minutes, the trade will run for 5 minutes, and it will close by itself in 5 minutes. MetaTrader 4, on the other hand, is volume-based trading, meaning that when the take profit price is reached, it will close. The difference here is that, sorry, MetaTrader 4, when you are taking an order, what closes it is take profits or stop loss, meaning price. But in binary trading, can you still see my screen? Okay, yes. I just got confirmation that this platform is available in the US for those who asked about the US. Thank you, sir. Oh, yes, I can see that I'm still sharing. All right. So where was I? Yes, you can see the transaction that happened earlier here. The transaction we just took. Now, there are a couple of other things that we really may not see at this time. For instance, if you have any reason to communicate to help and support, here it is. There's a database here. You can send a new, create a new message here for support. There are analytics here. What that does, it shows you, what has been happening on the platform amongst traders. This here shows you what's happening in the market. So, deposits, withdrawal, This shows you your transactions. Oh yes, this is the test I was doing earlier. So you can see the history of your transactions and how it has happened. If your transaction was, if your deposit or withdrawal was successful or not, the amount, the network, so as to be able to troubleshoot exact time. Now this shows you the history of your trades. You select which account you want to see. And it shows you the history of all your trades. Now, this platform has pending orders. Pending orders for binary. I have never seen it before, but this is nice. Okay. Of course, this is back to this goes back to account details. Now let's go back to the trading platform. Let's look at pending orders. Pretty much how you set pending orders in
please,
empty.
Mr. Jagu, just a minute, sir.
Yes,
can
sir.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
All right, everyone pay very close attention now. If you've been distracted earlier or you were not taking notes, I recommend you take note now. Pay close attention. This is one of the major reasons why we are choosing this particular broker. And most of the trading we will do, because of the nature of most of our partners that are either at work or busy with other things, most of our trades will be pending order. So even if you're at work at the time we are doing live trading, those that can do live can join live, but those that can might not be able to do live because of one commitment or another, once we send it out, you can put in those pending orders and go back to work. I mean, this is an answered prayer. This is an answered prayer. Because there are some times before we found out this broker, before I dictated this broker, we have areas who back it up. And sometimes by the time you say, let me go and do something and come, it has hit the area and it has passed. Those days are gone now. Those days are history now. So pay close attention as Mr. Jagu takes us through this training again. Fantastic training so far. Phenomenal training. Thank you, sir. Back to you.
Thank you, sir. Now, pending orders on this platform, as Chairman just said, is sweet. Let us assume that, okay, right now, for those who have already gone through the training, you can see this is the long candle. It came here, came down to this point, 1.36182, and retraced up. At this point of retracement, it will get to support here. This support, it's going to, you can see here, it came back here to retest. If at the point we were having that, at the point we were talking, a pending order had been placed here, which I will do in a few minutes, had been placed here, what we would have will not just be, what's going on? Okay. What we will have is it would have triggered a sell in this place. Let me show you the pending order. Let me show you what I mean. What you need to do first is you put your cursor there and identify the number, the price at that point. This is 1.36288. So I will say pending trade 1.36288. Select 5 minutes, 3%, and say put. Pending order created successfully. You see your pending orders on the right side here. No. Yes, this one. 1.36288. This is current price. This is current price. Now, in course of this, if the pending order activates, you will see the trade come alive. Now, what will happen is that once it hits that price, the trade will activate like an MT4 trade and will come straight down. It will come down and the trade will be active for 5 minutes, whichever direction it goes. Anyway, it will be active for 5 minutes and then it will close. If the analysis had been done correctly and the pending order was put in the right place, the trade will close in a profit. Now, what this has saved us is having to wait in order for it to get to the right place at the right time for the trade to activate. There are a couple of things I also want to point out. Something I observed just today. For instance, if I take a trade, let me just take a sell trade. I just click the sell. Now, if you look at the left side of the currency, this is the currency being traded right now. Okay, let me change the time to make it easy for us. 1 minute. Oh yes, this broker can also do very short time periods. Although we don't trade those time periods, but this is 5 seconds. We don't trade those time periods, but they are very flexible. So this is the 1 minute trade I'm about to execute on AUD USD. 1 minute. Now, the reason why I took a different currency from what we had before is if you look at the USD card and look at AUD USD, on the left-hand side of the left border, you will see that there's a movement there. That movement shows you the amount of time that you have left on that trade. It gives you a gauge on the amount of time you have left on that trade. It's just a visual gauge. And you can see inside the currency the possibility you have. You have right now, this trade will most likely end up in a $400 profit. Just like this one. This is a 1 minute trade that is about to close. It will close in a few seconds in profit. There you go. So this one that hasn't closed, you can see that is giving you a gauge of the amount of time. Because when you are looking at a different currency, the end of trade showed on the screen is for the current currency you are looking at. This is showing you how long to the, to that currency, and if you are still in profit or not. The information they are making available to you for those who require it. Now, if you look on the left here, these bars here seem to be moving. It is showing for the current currency, is showing the buyer's power against the seller's power. That's what it is. The push of the buy and the pull of the sell. That's what it's showing. And I believe that's all we need to know here. Oh yes, one critical thing, alerts. Take for instance, you want to be informed when the price gets to 0.67249. What you need to do is put your cursor at 0.67249 like this and click the bell. Once you click the bell, it draws a line for you there. And when the currency reaches there, you get a notification that it has reached there. Now, for whatever reason, in this case, we have pending orders. So the use of it is specific to the individual. Okay. And I think that's pretty much all we need to know for now. And I guess the next thing will be to take questions. If there are any questions, can you please the pending order again? Okay. I will explain the pending order again. In order to place a pending order, we need to have done our analysis to decide the point at which the pending order will make sense. One beautiful thing about this platform is that this platform has a lot of tools like TradingView. You can see that this is an uptrend, right? For those of you who understand Fibonacci, I'm explaining pending order, but I need to show you this. It has indicators. This is indicators. This is candle time to in order to be able to set the the view of the candles. How many minutes the candle will be. These are drawing tools. Woo! I like the sound of profits. This is drawing tools. So in order to be able to draw lines, trade line, for instance, it will draw me a trend line. I come back and take the trend line. Where is the trend line? No, I didn't do that right. Rectangle. Let me do the one I understand well. What I was looking for here was the Fibonacci tool because I wanted to show indicators. Oh, sorry, should be here. Fibonacci retracement. That's what I was looking for. Fibonacci retracement. Ah, there you go. So it draws the Fibonacci. It just dumps the Fibonacci on the screen. You now take it and place it where you want it. So what I wanted to do was to place the Fibonacci retracement here so I can identify the 50% line. The 50% mark is here. So if I wanted to place a pending order, assuming I was using Fibonacci, what I will do, pending order, oh, sorry, before going to pending order, I identify the price point. The price point, sorry, let me take off Fibonacci, that's a bit cumbersome right now. The price point I was looking at was here. Based on this, there's the resistance here. So the price value is the one in white. Remember, we'll put an alert here. That's the one in black. So the price value is the one in white. 67272. You know the figure. You come to pending trade 67272. Oh boy. 272. Pick the time, 5 minutes, pick your 3% and say up. That's it. Once it shows you that, the trade has been created. Does that explain it, please? When we start calling trades, we would actually give the price, the entry price. We'll give the entry price. So pretty much what you need to learn is to enter the trade. Enter the price. Enter the time. Enter the right percentage. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3. We hardly ever use more than 3% for any single trade. And then the direction, up or down. Those are the keys to it. In this case, it is up. Enter an up trade for 5 minutes. So this is a 1-minute trade I just entered, but hey, all I'm doing is showing you how, to enter a trade. I think pretty much this is all we pretty much need. You enter. Yes. Yes, we will give the entry price. Yes. I think I'm just making profit anyhow in this place. I imagine. Any other questions? Have I confused anybody? Have I lost anybody? This is pretty much an introduction to the platform. By the time you sign up on the platform, and play with it with your demo accounts, it's pretty straightforward. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. It's just an introduction for people who really have not used binary options, have never traded binary options. You will see that it's quicker, it's much quicker than traditional trading. Thank you. Anything else? Anybody else? All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. I think at this point, I need to get back. Chairman needs to. Oh, Chairman is here right now, so he will close the meeting.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Jago, for such an in-depth training. Please, everyone, put some 777 on that chat to celebrate Mr. Jago for such a training. Very, very detailed, very, very in-depth, and very, very thorough. So it's recorded. Some of you that came in late can watch it again. And if you miss anything, you can also watch it to get clarity. Now, the first thing you need to do right away is to open this trading account. I always say this: the quickness with which you respond to instructions determines the quickness with which you achieve success. Let me say it again. The quickness with which you respond to instructions will determine how fast you achieve success. So if you are still here, you've seen all these things since yesterday, and you've not even clicked on just a link to open the broker, I don't know what you're doing. Mr. Jago saw you the same yesterday. He has opened, he has verified. Don't wait till Monday or Tuesday. You now start bugging everybody on the group. I've been trying to verify. They've not verified me. You have all the time now. Do your funding. You have any question, You have all the time to get it answered, because on Monday, we are kicking off. We are kicking off. And it's best to run when everybody is running. Don't play catch up. Somebody asked a question, is it regulated? No. It is registered in Seychelles and Grenada, and they have a good track record. Like one prime option we'll be using, it's not regulated, but we never had issues with withdrawals or any of those stuff. So the uniqueness of this is that ability, one, the major one, for you to put pending order. Two, you can put the percentage. Sometimes we tell people, use 1%, use 2%. They don't even know. But now I can just put 2% and automatically the broker will calculate it for you. Three, and even the most exciting, you get your money almost immediately. Most of the crypto withdrawals take less than 1 hour. Less than 1 hour. Highest a day. And that is the joy of trading, where you can make your money and you get it as fast as you want it, when you want it, the amount you want it. That is the beauty of this. So I've been playing around with this since November. Some of you that knows me, I don't just come out with anything. So I'm telling you this from experience. It's not what somebody told me. And before I even start testing it out, I've already checked through a lot of websites that, tell you about authenticity of, if some of you know about Trustpilot, you can go on Trustpilot and put Quotex.com and you see for yourself. So with that said, and in the absence of no other question, we'll call it a night. So get ready for the best year of your life. Our next training will be announced, but the live trading sessions will give you the schedule for the week on or before Sunday. You see the schedule for the live trading sessions for the week. And binary for everybody, and Forex for only those in Club 1000. And for Club 1000 members, we'll be getting more trades now. We're getting like 2 or 3 trades per day. And there are other things, how to get funding for Club 1000 members. I say this time, it will not just be, I'm a Club 1000 member. You make sure you are doing the right thing. And if we follow you, you want to turn it to quarrel, we'll leave you. And focus on people that want it. That is my motto for 2023. Walk with the willing. The rest can come up later. All right, we can't want it more for you than you want it for yourself. We cannot. So with that said, have a wonderful night rest. I can't see any question again on the chat. Have a wonderful night rest. Make sure if you're here, you've not opened that account. I'm posting it again on all the groups. Go and open it tonight. Don't keep procrastinating. That is the #1 killer of success. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. I'll do it when the children sleep. I'll do it right now, feeling hot. When I calm down small, I'll do it when I finish having dinner. And 100 days will pass. And you now start praying, all my enemies die. There's no enemy that will die. You have by your own self. Bible talked about those that oppose themselves. Don't be one of those. So I've posted it on all the platforms. Open the account, get yourself verified, get it funded, play around with the demo. Play around with the demo, get your hands over it. They are open on weekends, so you can play around with the demo over the weekend. Tomorrow, Sunday, play around with the demo. All these things you learn this night, practice it. On Monday, when we'll send out the trade, AUD, USD, M5, you know what we are talking. 2%, you know what we are talking. At this point, pending order, you know what we are talking. And we'll also give you training where you can do this analysis for yourself. Yes, for yourself. So God bless each and every one of you. Have a wonderful night's rest. Bye-bye for now. Sorry, before we all jump off. Sorry, I just remembered one more thing. Before we all jump off. For some of you that sincerely you've been wanting to build, this is your great opportunity. This is your great opportunity, especially you have some traders or people that want to learn to trade. Tell them about the 100 days challenge that would 10x our money, minimum. Some of you do 20 times the money. That means if you put $500 in 100 days and you didn't make any withdrawal, you're looking at $5,000. You put in 1,000, you're looking at $10,000. It could go as high as 20%. I'm just doing 10x with 1.5% per day. So you can see that I'm being very, very conservative. For those of you that have been a part of our journey in the double blessing nation and double blessing strategy, you know what I'm talking about. 1.5% a day is just one trade or highest 2 trades. If you are trading with maybe 1%, 2 trades. If you are trading with 2%, 1 trade, you've done it. You are trading with 3%, 1 trade, you will surpass it. So you can see that when I say 10x, it's really very conservative. And for some of you, have some people, they feel this free, which I want to tell the company to stop. You send them link, they fill their form. This is your opportunity to use this 10x challenge to get them to pay for any package. We are making it any package, whether you do 100, 200. This is just an act of love. That's all I can say. Because I just told myself, and I got this idea in a place of prayer. I said, nobody in this team should lack money. Yeah. The reason for us to do it is so that nobody in this team will lack money. In the next 100 days, we take that your account to 10x. Let's say minimum, you started with 500, you have 5,000. Now, when you do 20% of 5,000 every week, you can see that's how much. 20% of 5,000 every week is $100. You're making $100 every week. That's something. What if you started with 1,000 and you 10x the 1,000 to 10,000, you're making 20% on it. That's $200. At least that's enough to feed a family that is not so plenty and they don't eat too much. It can feed them for a month. $200. Yeah. So let's see this as what it is. And from there, we can build it where you can use it to meet your big needs and goals and dreams. And it will give you more confidence in this opportunity to sell it. Now, when you're talking about Newton Index, you can see the result in binary. You can sell it with confidence. That's for those that want to trade for themselves. For those that don't want to trade, don't push them. Don't push them. Just tell them what is obtainable. Tell them what is available. Let them be the ones to make their decision. God bless you. Good night. Schedule for the whole week will be out. And make sure tonight, don't sleep without creating that account. I've posted it on all the platforms. Wherever you saw this link, is there. And this is for paid members. If you are here, you sneaked in. When we start the main thing, I will also catch you. Yeah, I'm serious. We will remove those that have not picked up their package. Trust me on that. So don't think you can sneak in and come and trade for free. If we didn't acquire the package to get this knowledge, we wouldn't provide you with this added advantage we are giving you now. Because this is not by NextGen, but it's the training that we've gathered from many years of being in trading, plus the tool that NextGen is giving us. So don't try to steal from the system. It's not good. It's not good. People that do it are not blessed long term. So thank you. Good night. God bless.